We are young. There's a fire in our soul. We go big or go home together.
If you've been on social media recently, you've probably heard that track. It's been trending a lot lately, along with people making fun of a very specific kind of millennial restaurant that would call appetizers shareables, charge you $30 for a burger without fries, and play this kind of music.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Can I get anything started for you? Any apps? We've got some great hard booch on tap.
What are you playing? What is on right now?
Sorry, they gave me the aux today. It's one of my favorites. It's this little indie band called Fun. Did you know the story behind this place, by the way? It started as just two guys with a crazy idea.
Well, I'm sure it was kind of obvious seeing the video with it. I had no clue that this wasn't a real song until eventually seeing the original video and hearing the rest of the track, which made it very obvious that it's satire.
We did a thing. We let our voices ring. Politicians hear us sing. Stop lying.
But the reason it's so believable is there was an era in the 2010s that sounded exactly like that, which is now being referred to as millennial core. Okay, look, I'm not going to pretend like this name even remotely makes sense. If you take it at face value, it could mean so many things. So many different types of music that millennials are stereotypically into, from pop punk to alternative. And it's obviously very dumb to group an entire generation together like that. It's like a boomer saying Gen Z core, and it's that gosh dang mumble rap. But for the purpose of this video, the kind of millennial core that I'm referring to is this era roughly between 2011 and 2016 of super positive, upbeat anthem music, which has been coined this term millennial core online a lot by Gen Z, because it was a time where millennials were the most dominant in what was mainstream. Bands like Fun, American Authors, One Republic got that signature stomp clap indie folk sound, overly optimistic, bright and chanty anthems about how great life is and nothing bad will ever happen because you're young and you don't age and the world is fantastic. Life is great. Something you would never see these days, because frankly, there's no reason to be making music like that. If you put out an anthem about how great living is right now, I would assume you're either a Nepo baby that doesn't know that eggs being $5 is a lot, or you were cryogenically frozen 20 years ago and just got thawed out and taken straight to the booth with no knowledge of the outside world.
All residents must vacate immediately.
Some nights I stay up.
This stuff is like the yin to recession pop's yang. While recession pop was more like, okay, the world's going to shit anyway, so might as well have a good time tonight because the world's freaking ending. And the millennial core mindset was more, life is amazing, the world isn't going to shit, and nothing will ever make that happen. So live your life. Live, laugh, love, if you will. The actual staple of this genre that I'm pretty sure everybody thinks of right away is We Are Young by Fun, which I'm assuming was the main inspiration for that Kyle Gordon track that I showed in the beginning, because wow, this song was something. Listening back, it almost feels like someone in a midlife crisis coping with aging. Also, did you know Jack Antonoff was in that band? Kind of crazy. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. Fun kind of had this grasp over the field of millennial core though, because it wasn't just that song. They also had the banger, which was Some Nights, which feels like they took We Are Young, shuffled it up a bit, put it back together in different parts, and called it a new song. Also, I had no recollection of this crazy little experimental part at the end. Kind of crazy. They were on top at that time until the lead singer Nate Ruess left to do solo music, only to totally flop and everyone else from the band to go on and have amazing careers. Jack Antonoff. Like, I know there's a lot of Jack Antonoff haters out there, but imagine being Nate Ruess. He's got to be the biggest. On to American Authors, the creators of maybe an even more millennial song than We Are Young. Now, while I found some enjoyment in the Fun songs, I will say, for me personally at least, I hate this song.
This is gonna be the best day of my life.
It hits every single bullet point when it comes to this sound. You got the big dong 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 drums, the echoing whoa 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 whoa, and the obnoxiously positive lyrics.
I'm never gonna look back. Whoa, I'm never gonna give it up. No.
And one more bonus point, they're all dressed like they just walked out of an Urban Outfitters, which ironically is somewhere that this song would play. This stuff all kind of ties into that 2010s hipster era too, and I'm not sure if these bands were the cause or the effect there. Kind of a chicken and egg situation. Did hipsters come first and make fun, or did fun come first and spawn hipsters? Wow. Also, while researching for this video, I found out there's a sequel to the song. It came out 2 years ago, and it flopped so hard that it's kind of sad. They went all out trying to recreate the success of that first one, but must have quickly realized that people do not vibe with that sound anymore. Ironically, I bet the day that they released this was not the best night of their lives. Now let's check out One Republic, who by the name I always think is a Christian band. Pretty sure they're not, unless they're one of those like sleeper Christian bands, but I could not for the life of me remember what they sounded like. Even though it's one of those names I like distinctly remember, it all clicked when I heard their song Counting Stars again, where guess what the lyrics are about? I don't know if you'll get it. It's pretty out there.
Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold.
This one uses something that I don't think we saw a ton of in the other examples, but is usually the case for the more poppier in this sound, and that's the boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap, clap.
About the things that we could be.
And I don't know what it was with this era and the woos, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm so young, and being young is so great. Life is fantastic, but sometimes being young isn't that great. But that's okay, because at least I'm young and in love and happy. Must be nice. I'm just salty that there was once a world with things to look forward to. The comments on these songs are so funny too. Let's be honest, this song is still legendary. I don't know what it is with the let's be honest. Let's be honest. This is one of the few songs that actually deserve the billion views that it got. I don't know, I would argue that Gangnam Style deserves it a little more. Another band I can't leave out are the Lumineers, who are on the more folky stomp clap side of this sound.
I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart.
I forgot that song existed before this, and I wish it stayed that way. So now that I've gone over the staples of millennial core, going back to that Kyle Gordon track, can you see why I thought it was a real song?
No one I know will ever die.
It's uncanny. Props to Kyle Gordon, who's also made a really good Euro-bass parody as well.
Oh, I've got an idea. World peace.
Dude knows how to parody a genre, I will give him that. That kind of sums up millennial core, and I gotta say that making this video, I rediscovered a lot of stuff that I was super into during these times that I would almost consider subgenres of this sound. This one kind of pains me to say. Stuff like Porter Robinson's Lionhearted, which is almost in this sound, but replacing the folky stomp clap aspects with EDM.
They broke the walls we guarded. But we don't care about it.
This sound came near the end of the millennial core era, where tracks with EDM elements were getting super popular in the mainstream, but people were still on that fun kick. It's got that upbeat We Are Young vocals and melody. It just replaces the stomp clap whoa with... But yeah, just wanted to talk about this funny little feel-good era of music that hopefully, fingers crossed, never comes back. I mean, if people tried right now, I think it would end up a little like that American Authors failed comeback. So if you're happy right now, just keep it inside, or at least express it in a different way. Don't listen to that guy. Do whatever you want. One quick thing before I end the video. If you want to get videos early and directly support the channel, so I'm able to spend more time on making the best videos humanly possible, I do have a Patreon, and it's pretty affordable. I also have new merch that goes pretty hard. It like goes along with different genres of music. It's pretty cool. That's the video. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like. And if this was the best video of your life, hit the subscribe button, please. I love you. Bye.